up, y'all? It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. Having one of those deep thoughts moments, and I decided to make a video about the deep thoughts I was having, and compiled some notes about the deep thoughts I was having. What are the deep thoughts I was having about? Well, if you give me a second, dang, I tell you. But before I do tell you, I need y'all to do what y'all always do for me. Comment, like, subscribe, and share to the Be Real with D Real page so that you can get alerts when new material comes out. Push the algorithm up. Plus, you get to be edutained. And now, I'm going to edutain you, and this is kind of a you pick your adventure sort of thing. Remember those back in the day? You get to decide what the outcome of this adventure is. Now, here's the question. Who has the more highly developed senses between Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Wolverine? I know what you're thinking. I know what you're getting ready to say. Well, Spider-Man can blah, 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 blah. Well, Daredevil can blah, 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 blah. But Wolverine, got it. These guys have palled around and fought a whole lot over the years. And so I don't know how well they know each other and as far as their capabilities and limitations. But I'm going to give you some examples of feats that these characters have done or are able to do via their superhuman senses. And from there, I'm going to let y'all decide. We're going to start first with Spider-Man. Spider-Man once webbed up a gun and stopped the bullet after the trigger was pulled, but before the bullet was shot. So that means turn around, webbed up a barrel of a gun after pow, he hit it that quick. Okay. Using his spider sense like radar sense, wink, wink, to catch two invisible people with webbing. His spider sense can be used to win at gambling. His spider sense takes a 360-degree snapshot of his surroundings. He dodged light blasts while blinded. Spider sense keeps him up to date on everything occurring around him, even when he is sleeping. That's going to be hard to overcome. Spider-Man can use his spider sense to run through all possible battle scenarios and be able to decipher which ones are good. That's a highly developed sense, okay? It's not the same sense as this next character, who is more known for his highly developed sense, and that's Daredevil. Here's what Daredevil can do. Daredevil's greatest feat, I would argue this, but this is what the research says. Daredevil's greatest feat was smelling a sniper from 2 blocks away, just from the gunpowder. He can sense atmospheric changes that enable him to sense teleporters. So that means if you're a teleporter, he can sense the atmospheric change in the area before you teleport away or before you teleport in. That's a highly developed sense. He can, and everybody knows this, he can run his fingers across ink on the newspaper and be able to read it. Again, he too, like Spider-Man, can make a 360-degree map of the area around him. He can, in a crowded environment, look past, shut out, and identify the particular sound he wants. Has tracked people using nothing but their heartbeat. Also able to recognize people because of their unique heart signatures. He can tell that something is different based on the molecules. How's that for a sense? Okay. Last but not least, we go to the old Knucklehead Wolverine. He was able to sense a ghost in the danger room when the sensors of the danger room couldn't even sense it. Uses his other senses, meaning sound, smell, touch, and taste, to fight battlefield effectively. Blindfolded, he can still fight battlefield effectively. Okay? His senses were able to pinpoint Xavier's location through multiple rooms and floors of the X-Mansion, while under attack during a training exercise. So that means he down in the danger room. Professor X is somewhere else. Wolverine knows where he's at. Okay. Proves that he has a better sense of smell than Daredevil when he was able to tell that Mr. Fantastic and Iron Man were fakes. The two had their bodies inhabited by doppelgangers, so any change in their scent would have been something below the surface. Still, Wolverine was able to tell the difference. He can smell pursuers, their number, and tell whether or not they're afraid from 3 blocks away. Can feel the pressure of Cyclops' optic blast coming from behind and still be fast enough to avoid it. Okay, so there you have it. Peter Parker, Matt Murdock, or James Logan Howlett. Who has the more highly developed senses between those three? I'm not going to give you my opinion because this isn't my adventure. Realists, this is your adventure. I want to hear from y'all. Drop it in the comments about what you're thinking about this here situation. And here's some cool pictures of Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Daredevil together. I'll be coming at you with another one of them other ones, and until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other.